Okay. When first you start out, you start real nice. You start real nice. You're like, well, this right here needs to be done, and you should do it. Don't let one person do it. You should do it. It reminds me of the well-oiled machine and the intricate parts within the well-oiled machine. You got a machine that needs to be oiled all the time. On a consistent basis. The reason why it needs to be oiled on a consistent basis is because it's continuously running for the purpose of whatever the purpose of it is. Take for instance if it's trash compactor, a car. Yeah, let's use a car. You have to keep oil in the car. If the power steering is gone out, it's not that you can't steer, it just makes it very hard to steer. When it's very hard to steer, then you tend to run into things that you don't want to run into. Not because you're not trying to avoid it. You're running into these things because you can't turn quick enough. With power steering, you can maneuver. Then what happens if the brakes start to go? Then when you need to stop, it's hard to stop. Not that you can't stop, it's just a little harder. So when you see something ahead and you're trying to stop, you got to press the gas, or you got to press the brake like all the way down, and you're still rolling a little bit, but you're scraping on the the brake shoes and the drum and all that. Okay, that's the brakes, the oil. Okay, what happens if you run out of gas? Well, when you run out of gas, now you have to sit up there and go and walk to get gas, or beg somebody to take you, or ask someone to take you to get some gas. So now your car just sitting up there. Now how do you equate this to life? Well, you already know. Household is like a car. It's a car that has a destination from point A to point B. Now, the gas in the household is basically, let's see, how would we describe the gas to be? What would be the gas in a household? The fuel. Equating this to a car now. Okay, the fuel, this is to keep the household running, would be, I guess, okay, I'll say this. The fuel is the moral and value applications. You got your morals and your values. Within a household, if the morals and values are lacking, then just in the car, if you got oil mixed up in your gasoline, your car runs kind of sluggish. If you got water mixed up, it definitely runs sluggish. Now, running out of gas is basically, you may as well say, just a breakdown of the family. Okay, so anyway, that's that. Not really. I don't know. You try to speak in metaphors, and your metaphors, they're like, oh, we understand. But you know what? All this don't mean nothing. My talking to you, me talking to them, don't mean nothing, because they're going to do what they do. It's until something really bad or catastrophic happens that opens people's eyes for some odd reason. It opens their eyes like this. It says, well, okay, once you survive it, eyes should be open enough not to go through it again. If you can help it, they can help it. We can help it. We choose not to. We choose to go through the same stupidity. Sometimes your hands are tied in that fashion. I mean, if I say absolutely nothing to the kids, act like they're not even there, then it's a problem for me. Because it makes me uncomfortable not to point out things to them. Like the kitchen, dirty. It's been like that for whatever amount of time, ever since I came here, and that was yesterday. I see the kitchen dirty, and I see kids sitting up there playing or looking at TV and doing whatever they're doing. Then to me, that's a problem. It's a problem only because they don't want to, or they're lazy. That's laziness, you know. It's a problem. Take the beam out your own eye. Oh, you're right, take the beam out my own eye. You know what? If they want to live in that filth, let them live in that filth. Kids getting sick and everything like that and taking to the hospital, spending all this money. That's showing love. Well, if you really want to show some love to them, try preventative measures. Preventative maintenance. We got one girl that's in basketball, and her auntie, my cousin, told her basically, you ain't gonna make it. Duh, double D, duh, you know. Now the kids are under the impression that, hey, as long as you try, you're good to go. Well, hey, I say succeed. You know, bump the trying thing. You know, if you use the word try, then you're opting yourself to succeed. I mean, you're opting yourself to fail. You know, you're given that option. Don't give yourself that option. So that way, if you do fail, now you know what to do in order to solve that. Because if you do your best, not try, if you do your best and you don't succeed, that means you was doing something wrong. And usually the thing that you're doing wrong, you can see it. So the best thing to do is to do something else. Now it may take you 4, 5, 6 different tries, 7, 8, 9 tries to do that very thing. Tries. I said tries. I shouldn't have said tries, but no, I said tries. It may take you 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, or even one more attempt, or, you know, however you want to put it, but you know what I'm saying. But once you do get it, you got it. That's it. You got it. It takes a pretty good amount of energy to break a habit, you know, in some cases. I mean, if you don't break a habit, it becomes an addiction. Let's put it that way.